As mentioned in the preamble, remember our first guiding principle here, which is support precedes action. So ensure that you are supported. Have everything you need for your support in your practice today available to you. Blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, eye shades, a chair, anything that will support you, tissues to clear your passageways, anything that you need to make your practice be more supported. Secondarily, I want to remind you, if you're new here, I want to make you aware, and if you're coming back, I want to remind you that in this particular practice, there is absolutely one requirement only for you, and that is to be present and breathe. Everything else is optional. So these are suggestions, invitations, offers that I'm making from over here. No, you are not required to do anything. You're in the privacy of your own space by design. Do what is right for you. Listen to the wisdom of your own body. Your body knows what it needs. So modify or vary any posture at any time. Come out of any posture at any time. Take any alternate posture at any time. Do what is right for you in your practice. And not everything is accessible to everyone. And so that's why we have blocks and straps and blankets and bolsters and eye shades, so that we can modify our practice to support ourselves in our practice. Breathing and presence is what we're teaching here. The tools that we offer here are about emotional regulation and being able to change our mind states for ourselves. I won't go on a long lecture about that. Let's just practice. So let's come together and practice. So let's ground and land. So I invite you to rub your palms together. Find a supported posture, whatever that looks like for you, whatever form that takes for you. Root into those places where you are in contact with something, the chair, the seat, the wall, the cushion. Root down and lengthen and align the spine. Lengthen through the crown, lengthen through the side body. Tuck the chin slightly, feel the back of the neck release. And then bring the hands to prayer or to the chest in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. Turning your attention to your breath, find your breath and begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhale in and the exhale out. Centering yourself here in this space, in this place. Bring yourself into this place and into this space. Turning your awareness into your heart space. Allow to arise in your heart space anything for which you are grateful. A sense of gratitude. Maybe just the possibility of gratitude today, a new day, a new year, new bright beginning. Maybe it's just possible. Whatever arises when gratitude is called forth, see it clearly in your mind's eye and anchor it there at your heart space. And then I'll invite you, if you choose this morning, to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps a simple intention to just be right there at the beginning of each inhale, or to keep your gratitude anchored at your heart space. But whatever your intention is, I invite you to take a moment and state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then listening as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being, I invite you to take a full inhale. And as you exhale, if you choose to allow your chin to drop toward your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention, as I say, Namo, Namaste. All right, then release the hands, lift the chin, take a full inhale here. And a complete exhale. And then let's come around to our mat and we're going to begin. We're going to open the body a little bit. As I said, then we'll do a couple sun salutations to greet the day and get the body warmed up. And then we'll do some stretching. So just find yourself on your mat, feet underneath the hips. So a lot of us think our hips are way out here. They're not. Bring the feet underneath the hips. Find the feet, rock a little back and forth. Find the balance on the inside and outside of the ball of the foot, the inside and outside of the heel of the foot. Once you have your balance, root down. Bend the knees a little bit to feel the effort of rooting down, and then straighten and lengthen through the outside of the legs. Lift out of the waist. Lengthen through the crown. Take the arms and inhale the arms up. Just reach up. Place the palms together, interlace the fingers, steeple the index finger. Get long on the inhale. And then on the exhale, just simply allow your body to lean to the left gently. Just go as far as your body goes. Remember what I said, the body knows what it needs. So listen to the wisdom of your body. Your body will go to its limit. Find that limit, take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe there's a little space created, maybe not. Just be right there, opening on that right side body. On your next inhale, inhale back to center. Get long. Switch the interlock of your fingers so that the other fingers are crossed the awkward way. And then exhale, just lean to your right. And again, just go to where your body allows. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, maybe allow a little space, maybe not. Just be there. Inhale back to center. Maybe look up slightly, maybe arch a little bit in the back, maybe not. It's early yet. Full inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the hands to prayer, hinge at the hips and fold forward, forward, fold. Release the head, release the hands. Soften the knees to release the back of the neck. Press into the feet to lift the hips. Breathe here. Place your hands on your shins, palms facing the shins. Straighten the arms to lift the back parallel to the mat. Breathe in, full inhale. Complete exhale, release the head. Bend the knees slightly, root down, and then slowly begin to roll up one vertebra at a time, saving the head and neck for last. As the torso comes upright, the shoulders will roll. Inhale, take the arms up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean to your right. Full inhale here. Exhale, maybe a little space, maybe not, just being. Inhale, come back to center, switch the interlock of the fingers, and then exhale, lean to the left. Full inhale here. Exhale, maybe a little space created. Inhale, back to center. Get long, press the palms, look up, exhale, maybe a little back bend. Opening through the chest. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bring the hands through prayer as you hinge and fold, releasing the head. Release the hands, release the heart. Maybe interlock the hands on the elbows in front of or behind the legs, creating a little support. Release that neck. Maybe shake your head lightly side to side. No tension in the neck. Release the elbows if you're holding them. Hands to the shins for support. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Gather as you go. Come all the way up. Look up, tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. If you're not at the top of your mat, move to the top of your mat. We're going to begin the Sun Salutation. I'll cue the first couple. Inhale the arms up. Sun Salutation A. Surya Namaskara A. Exhale, hinge and fold at the hips. Release the head, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Breathe behind the heart. Exhale, release the hands, release the head. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Step the left foot back to join it. Inhale to a plank. Steady, sure. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, come all the way down to the mat. Go slowly here on these first couple. Hands are underneath the chest, underneath the shoulders, thumbs at the breast line. Press the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the crown. Bring the heart forward. Slight back bend here. This is your cobra. Exhale, release back to the mat. Curl the toes. Press into the ball of the feet. Feel the heels extend toward the bottom of your mat. Press into the palms. Inhale, press yourself up through plank. Continuing to lift the hips. Releasing the head. Pressing the chest and stomach back toward the thighs. Release the heels to the bottom of the mat. Find your first down dog. We're going to spend a minute here. Down dog is the home page. We want to be very clear about this posture. So feel into the fingertips and the heel of the palm pressing into the mat. Feel the hips lifting and moving to the wall behind you. Feel the head releasing so that the crown is falling to the mat. Breathe deep here. Bend one knee. Press back through the opposite heel. Switch with your breath. Bend the other knee. Press back through the other heel. Switch with your breath. Bend both knees. Feel the back lengthen. And then lift the hips up and back while the heels drop. Downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Right foot joins it. Forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet and rise through tall mountain, greeting the sun, greeting the day. Exhale, release the hands. Palms turn forward, hips move forward, back of the palms move to the bottom of your mat. Long through the crown and the outside legs. Breathe into your heart space. Check in with your gratitude and your intention. And here we go. Inhale, arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the left foot back to a lunge, the right foot back to join it. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the crown. Cobra. Exhale, curl the toes. Press up through plank and back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in down dog. Every time we come to down dog, every time we come to mountain, we're going to take an extra breath. Full inhale here. Complete exhale here. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot joins it. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering, greeting. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath, settle in, check your intention and your gratitude. Let's move through these. Inhale, arms up. Tall mountain. Exhale, hinge and fold. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Breathe behind the heart. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Right foot back, left foot back. Take an extra breath here early. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Your choice. Inhale, release the tops of the feet and rise up. Cobra, or maybe you're ready to up dog. Not critical, not important. Your choice, your practice. Be in your own space. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Left foot forward, right foot joins it. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Gather and greet the sun. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders. Take a breath. Settle into your mountain. Steady and sure on your own 2 feet, having your own back. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. One movement, one breath. Find your flow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hinge and fold. And find your way back. Take a breath here to inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, your choice. Inhale, rise up, your choice. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Gather as you go. Exhale. Mountain pose, check your mountain. Take a breath and be centered. Moving at your own rhythm, your own pace. Continue to flow through these. Finding your place. Maybe you're ready at this point where you float back and lower in one smooth movement. Not necessary. If not, just take an extra breath. Come into a stable plank before lowering. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Every time you come to down dog, take a stabilizing breath. Reconnect with yourself and what you're doing here. What's your intention for this practice, for this day, for this year, for this life? Find your way forward to your forward fold. Flat back. Forward fold. Root and rise. All right, continue. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. We're going to do 14 sun salutations. 14. So if you lose track, don't worry about it. No one's grading you. No one's keeping score. You're just flowing through your own practice, finding your way into your rhythm. One movement, one breath. Stabilizing in down dog. Stabilizing in mountain. Being in yourself. Greeting the day, the day's divinity. Start of a new year, a new day. A new you. Just being at home on your mat, finding yourself in the beauty of your practice. Finding your flow, one movement, one breath. Your breath, your pace, your practice, in your space. Remembering to modify as you want, as your body suggests. Remembering to listen to the wisdom of your body. Remembering to do what is right for you in your practice. Remembering that it is your practice. I'm just offering, suggesting, inviting. Your body knows what it means. Feel into that truth. Feel into the truth and the wisdom of your own body. And listen to it. Let your body guide you through your practice. Greeting the day. Being present for yourself, for whatever is available to you. In this moment, the first Yoga Sutra, Atha Yoga Anusasanam. Yoga is now. Now the exposition of yoga. We're simply practicing tools that allow us to be present in the moment. This practice here is called mindful movement. Being aware of the breath, being aware of the body moving in space with the breath, being present with ourselves and our gratitude and our intention in this moment. All there is right now is this moment, this breath, this movement in this place. Mm. Two more if you're with me. If you're not, just be with you. It's much more important that you be with you than that you be with me. That's the essence of your practice today. Warming the body, maybe you're feeling the body warm up a little bit. Maybe it feels good. Mm. Remembering to take that stabilizing breath at each place, each time you come to mountain. Last one, if you're with me. Tall mountain. Forward fold. Half flat back. Fold and float and lower. Rise up. Press back. Take a breath. Be present. Check yourself. What's going on with you? Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Release on the fold. And on this last inhale, really root, really reach up, really greet that day. Grasp the sun, bring the sun into your hand, into your heart. Exhale, come into your mountain pose, top of your mat. Check your breath. If you're like me, your breath is a little Check your responses. If you're like me, your body is a little warmer, a little looser, a little more present. Feel into what's happening for you. The beauty of this practice is greeting the day. Wonderful warm-up practice. Sun Salutations use 86% of the bones, muscles, ligaments, and tendons in the body. You work the respiratory system, the circulatory system, the exoskeletal system. We're here, present. All right. Now, let's make our way down to the mat. Come on to our buttocks and extend the legs. This is Dandasana, or staff pose. And so the legs are extended out, heels and toes touching, toes neutral and pointed toward the ceiling. We're lifting out of the spine, we're lifting out of the sits bone. So what I like to do is place my hands alongside my hips, press into the palms to lengthen the spine and the crown, and then keeping the spine, lengthening the crown, just pick up the hands. Now we're going to do a series of stretches here. So I'm going to actually turn so in case you helps you to actually see me. So we're going to bring the left knee into the ceiling. And then we're going to slightly rotate the left hip so that the knee falls open. Now, wonderful place for your blocks. So maybe your knee doesn't go to the floor. So you support your knee with a block at whatever height is appropriate for you. The idea is to soften there. The left sole of the left foot may be against the right calf, the right thigh, maybe up in the right joint. The important thing here is that this left knee stay in contact. So using a block for support or the floor. Now you're extending your right leg. Now your right leg may have opened a little bit, and that's fine. You just slightly adjust your torso so that it is parallel and facing the right leg. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, hinge at the waist, bring the belly button toward the thighs, the chest toward the knee, the forehead toward the toes. I like to think of trying to put my nose in the notch between my right big toe and my right second toe. That helps me to keep my back straight. Tendency here to drop the chin toward the chest. Let's not do that. Keep the sternum and the chin relationship the same so that the back is long. And just let the arms drop. The other tendency is to reach and grab with the arms and pull. Let's not do that. Let's release the elbows down towards the floor and just find what's available to you. Now remember, we're listening to the wisdom of our body here. And so maybe today, you're not going as far as you went yesterday. And maybe you're learning to be okay with that. Just being where you are in this moment is the essence of the practice. We're not trying to achieve anything. We're not trying to compete with ourselves. We're not trying to talk ourselves into some posture that, it's not available in the moment. Just allow yourself to be where you are. Releasing them. Now, tension tends to build up in the back of the neck. So we're trying to keep that chin and sternum in relationship, but still relax through the shoulders. Bring the shoulders away from the ears while extending through the crown. Breathe here. Wonderful. A full inhale. A complete exhale. For these last 3 breaths, go ahead and release the forehead toward the shins. So the chin does come toward the neck, a little rounding at the top of the spine, relaxing, breathing in. All right, once again, lift the chin to establish the length in the spine, and then reach the arms long towards the toes. Inhale, come up. Hinge at the hips in reverse, bringing the torso upright. And then exhale, release the hands. Take your left knee and gently bring it toward the ceiling. Release the left leg long. Bring your right knee in toward the ceiling, your right heel toward the hip. Now find the place that's right for you and go ahead and then rotate that right hip to drop that right knee. Again, support that knee at whatever place needs support so that you can actually feel the connection of that knee. That's what we're looking at, that connection of that knee. All right. Okay. Again, the left leg may have opened a little bit. That's fine. Just slightly rotate the torso to be over that left leg. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Belly button to the thighs, chest to the knees, forehead toward the toes, keeping the alignment of the chin and the sternum to keep the back long, and then release the elbows. Drop the arms. Just let the arms fall. We're working from the hip here. So we're extending up and out of the waist and hip, and then hinging forward and allowing ourselves to be where we are. Breathing into this process. Just allowing the body to open. Releasing any tension that might have gathered in our salutations. Releasing ourselves into this space. Being present, fully here, breathing. For these last 3 breaths, go ahead and release the forehead, tuck the chin, let the back of the neck and shoulders release as you breathe deep. Lift the chin, extend through the crown, arms towards the toes, get long, and then inhale, reverse the hinge, come up. And exhale, release the hands. Bring the right knee toward the ceiling, extend the right leg long. All right. Bring the left knee toward the ceiling, the left heel toward the hip. Now, you're going to bring that heel as close to the hip as possible. Then you're going to take your right arm and extend it long. And then wrap your right elbow around your left knee. Inhale, take the left arm high, bicep by the ear. Extend through the crown. Exhale. Take the left arm behind you as a second spine. Tent the fingers and slightly open the chest to the left, opening through the left shoulder. Twisting at the abdomen. Rotate from the abdomen. Breathe deep. And then just notice your own experience. Maybe you find that with each inhale and exhalation, you find a little space to open. Maybe not. Maybe you just are where you are. Just opening, massaging the internal organs, giving a little love to our kidneys, our adrenals. Breathing here, full inhale. Complete exhale. On your next inhale, slowly bring the left arm back up, rotate the center. Take the left elbow and cross it around the left wrist. And then just gently release your right arm behind you and twist to the right, little counter twist here, just gently opening. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Release the left leg long. And bring the right knee to the ceiling, the right heel toward the hip. Now, if you're ultra flexible, you can actually cross that foot over outside the opposite thigh. Maybe that works for you. Not necessary though. All right, the left arm is going to go long alongside that left leg, and then you're going to cross and hook that left elbow around the right knee. Make the right arm high, bicep frames the ear, extend and lengthen through the crown. Inhale here, exhale, rotate open to the right, bringing that right hand behind you, tending the fingers. So you have like support behind you with that right hand, the second spine. And then you're working from the abdomen here. Opening and twisting. Breathing. Full inhale here. Complete exhale. On your next inhale, lift the right arm, come back to center, get long through the crown, and then cross the right elbow to grab that right knee. And just take your left hand behind you and then counter twist, just opening. And just a little movement here, just a little gentle release of any tension that had built up. Inhale back to center, release the right leg long. Okay, we got our final is Paschimottanasana or full west posture. So we find Dandasana, extend both legs, press through the heels, feel the back of the calves, the back of the ankles, the back of the thighs, the full length of this leg supported on the mat. Maybe bring the hands so to support yourself as you lengthen through the spine. Lengthen and long, and then inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, belly button to the thighs, chest toward the knees, forehead toward the toes, arms go, and then fall. Let the arms fall. So there's tendency, some of us can reach our big toe and do a yogi toe lock. Some of us can reach underneath the feet. Some of us can hook our hands. Some of us can put a block in it. Well, everyone's different. But the arms are not what's in play here. The work is out of the hips and the back. So I invite you to release your hands completely, release your elbows completely, and bring your awareness to your hip crease and extend and lift and lengthen from there. Again, keep the crown long for this initial part of the session so that we're working fully out of the hips. Just breathing deep, full west, the full backside of the body. Breathe the full backside of the body from the heels to the crown. Then for these last 3 breaths, if you like, go ahead and release the chin, release the forehead toward the shins, and just breathe deep. A full inhale here. A complete exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale.
Inhale, reach long past your feet. Exhale, slowly come up, slowly come up, slowly come up. And release your hands. Take a moment to roll all the way down onto your back. We're going to counter this real briefly. Bring the knees into the chest. Reach up and grab just below the knees and squeeze. Release the chin toward the chest. And then just gently rock on your spine. Up and down the spine. Just gentle. Releasing any tension. All right, slowly come back down onto your back. And then release your knees, release your legs. Take a moment here. Take a full inhale. Notice your experience. And then gently, just whatever way that works easiest for you, bring yourself back up to a seated posture. We're going to do a couple of breaths here to work the lungs, to bring our awareness into the breath. We're going to do a couple of activating breaths before we move into our guided rest. Now, questions, the tendency with these breaths is to overdo and overthink and over effort. So please be aware of that tendency and resist the urge to over effort. We're just breathing. So simple breaths. All right. We're going to do 3 breaths. We're going to do 1 minute in each breath. As you practice and become more familiar with the practice, you may want to increase your timings of these up to 3 minutes and beyond. That's up to you. Today, we're just going to do 1 minute. Okay, so the first breath is a breath of fire, a Bhastrika type breath, a bellows type breath. So the diaphragm will move back and down. So think about bringing your belly button to your spine on the exhale. The body's very still, rooted and grounded. The awareness is on the breath in the nostrils. The focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrow. Our mudra is going to be the hands in prayer, and bring your hands to the third eye. So the back of the thumbs lightly touching at the brow point where the rounds come together. Now, if the arms is too much, release the arms. Modify and do what is right for you. All right, we're just going to do this for 1 minute. So take a full inhale, and then find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Diaphragm moving back and down on the exhale, and then the diaphragm releases, which allows the inhale to come. And again, don't overthink it. Don't over effort it. Don't just be in your breath. Now, if you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, don't do the diaphragmatic pulsing. Just simply do long, deep yogic breath. Full inhale down into the abdomen. Full exhale. On your next inhale, take a full inhalation. Gently retain this breath. And then lift at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, at the heart. Even though your arms are up, think about relaxing your shoulders. Check your chin, see if your chin can release, and let a little tension release in the back of the neck. Feel everything coming to the center of your being, very still. And then exhale when you're ready, release. Hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger together. Allow the breath to settle and breathe in. And breathe out. Our next breath is a combination breath. We're going to inhale in 2 strokes through the nose. We're going to exhale in 2 strokes through the pursed lips. So
Now the hand movement, your three middle fingers, like a war symbol, or you're going to be like that. Your pinky and thumb may come together, or they may just move toward each other, depending on your level of flexibility. The elbows are up at the shoulder height. On the inhale, we're going to twist. And in the exhale, we're going to twist the opposite way. So you're just rotating your hands. So it looks and feels like this. We're going to be here 1 minute. Again, if the hands become too much, just release the hands. Body is still, awareness is on the breath. Focus is at the brow point. Inhaling through the nose, 2 strokes. Exhaling through the mouth. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Again, don't overthink it. Do the best you can, being present with yourself and breathing. You're just sitting and breathing. Don't overthink about all the things that you might be doing better or different. Just be with yourself here. On your next inhale, take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl, the heart, relaxing the shoulders, tucking the chin, being very present, very still. Notice your experience here. When you are ready, go ahead and release the hands. Thumb and forefinger lightly touching, let everything settle. Take a moment to integrate that. Notice what's different, what's shifted for you. We do these practices, these tools are designed to help us shift, regulate our emotional mind state, be present with ourselves. Notice what's shifted in that practice. Our third breath today, our final breath today, a final movement before we move into guided rest is going to be a combination of those two things. We're going to be doing a variation or a switching pattern where we're going to inhale 2 strokes through the nose, exhale 2 strokes through the mouth, and then inhale 2 strokes through the mouth, exhale 2 strokes through the nose. The movement of the hands, if you like them, is simply to slide the hands up the thighs on the inhale. So, and down the thighs on the exhale. So it gets a little tricky. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. If you lose the pattern, just find your way back when you can. We're just going to do a minute here. So just give yourself a minute of freedom to do this practice. So inhale through the nose, 2 strokes. Exhale through the mouth, 2 strokes. Inhale through the mouth, 2 strokes. Exhale through the nose, 2 strokes. And just continue that. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Alternating. Your rhythm. Your pace. Your breath. Your practice. Be present. Fully engaged. Noticing your own experience. Your next inhale, take a full inhalation. Again, gently retain the breath Lift at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bowl, at the heart. Engage the locks. Relax the shoulders, tuck the chin. Let everything come center and still. Be very, very present. When you need to, gently exhale. And then gently find your way into your posture of guided rest. I encourage you to come down onto your back. Fully supported on the backside of your body. Allow the toes to fall open. Take the heels as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Bring the arms down by the hips, palms up. Extend through the crown. Pull down on the side ribs. Feel the full spine against the mat. Take a moment here to provide yourself with any additional supports that you may want in your guided rest. Maybe you have a shawl or a blanket. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you have a bolster for your knees. Anything that might help you provide, allow you 1% more support. Allow you to release 1% more into rest. Let go completely. Be done. You're done. Allow yourself to be done. Let your intention be to let go completely. Allow yourself to rest. This is the beauty of our practice. All of our practice is designed to help us just be present here in a state of release, relaxation, letting go, resting fully, allowing yourself this moment of peace and stillness, wonder of you in your space. If your mind has a tendency to wander, as many do, I suggest that you allow your mind, that you give your mind a task. Task it with tracking your body from head to toe. And you're just simply noticing any areas of constriction, of tightness, of contraction. No need to do anything about that, just noticing. If you're like me, your mind needs just to focus. It's not good unfocused. So allow it to focus on just noticing if there's any areas in your body where there's a little tightness. Just be interested in that. Just be curious in that. Like, oh, that's interesting. And we're going to spend the next minute in this place of rest, exploring the awesome power of silence. And if you've noticed, perhaps, that your mind has wandered away, I invite you to bring gratitude and compassion to that noticing, and then gently and patiently return your focus to your breathing. On your next inhale, I invite you to take a full inhalation. And as you exhale, begin to reconnect with your body, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles. And having reconnected with your body, I invite you on your next inhale to bring your knees to the ceiling, your heels to your hips, and to extend your right arm alongside your head. Preparing here to roll to your right side. So as you are ready, gently roll to your right side, using that arm to cradle your head and neck. Take a moment here on your right side just to reevaluate your readiness to be upright. And then as you are ready, and only when you are ready, bring your left arm in front of your chest and use your left arm to help leverage yourself back into a seated posture. Take a moment to breathe into being seated again. Find your rooted and grounded seat. Reconnect with your sits bones. And then on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart again in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And allow here to arise in this new day, maybe one more thing for which you are grateful. Maybe just the possibility of being more grateful. And then witness yourself seated in your space in gratitude. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you can. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.